Yo soy como el mercader que vendió todo su placer, vendió toda su alegría, mas nunca pudo vender todo el dolor que tenía, todo el dolor que tenía, jamás lo pudo vender. Pensó en vender el mal y así comprar el rocío. Después, con lo del rocío, comprarse bosques y ríos para cambiarlos por aves y rematar sus cantares por mayos, rosas y sol. Vendo primaveras por 5 centavos, compro ilusiones con lágrimas nuevas. Yo cambio alegrías por un buen consejo, regalo consejos para las tristezas. Compro un arrebol, un lote de estrellas, compro el mar, el cielo, la tierra y las rosas. Compro todo, todo menos amarguras, negra mercancía y yo el dueño de ella. Muy mal pagaron su amor que compró con rosas y sol. Muy mal le fue al mercader, le dieron 2 desengaños como 2 tristes monedas y por sus tristes monedas solo le dieron más penas. Vendo primaveras por 5 centavos, compro ilusiones con lágrimas nuevas. Yo cambio alegrías por un buen consejo, regalo consejos para las tristezas. Vendo mi caballo cargado de auroras, mi barco sin rumbo, mi parte de abril. Vendo todo, todo por comprar 2 cosas, 2 cosas hermosas, amar y vivir. Yo soy como el mercader. Thank you, gracias.
He told me, I'm like, I got it, crisis averted. Here's Laura.
Testing. Hello, 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 hello there, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. We would like to welcome you to Complete College America's annual convening, Future Ready. Thank you for joining us. And can we give a round of applause to Mariachi Plata? They are a nationally, please give it up for them. A little bit of background, they are a nationally recognized award-winning group from the College of Southern Nevada. They have won amazing national awards, and so we are honored to have you over here. Thank you very much. For those of you I have not had a chance to meet, my name is Danifu Elston, and I have the honor of serving as the Chief of Staff and Senior Vice President for Strategy at Complete College America. And when I sit back and think of nearly 1,000 people being in this room together, the first thing that comes to my mind and my heart is that we missed you. We missed you. Last year, we did a smaller, kind of modified Complete College America convening post-pandemic, but this is the first one where we're ready to kind of get back in the room with our folks, with our people. And so on behalf of the Complete College America team, we're thrilled to have you here as part of our movement. That's a movement of change. It is a movement of opportunity. It is a movement of equity. It is a movement of prosperity. And it is a movement of hope. And so let me give you a little bit of backdrop on this future-ready idea and concept. So we were thinking, like, what's happening in the world of higher education? What are people thinking about? What are they doing? And we've talked for a long time about colleges being student ready. But now we've got to think about being future ready. And so everybody's having all these national conversations about artificial intelligence. Even all the images you see around the rooms and everything and the pictures behind us, those are digitally created artificial intelligence images. So these are not real people. These are AI-generated graphics. So we decided to play around with this a little bit. My great colleague, Charles Ansell, has been telling us to work on ChatGPT and do all these different graphically designed things. And so we decided to test it out a little bit. And so the first thing that we said is, you know, if we created an artificial intelligence image of people who were interested in higher education, what would that look like? And it gave us this. Kind of looks like some kind of Star Wars-y kind of move. And then we were like, all right, that's cool, but it's not enough Vegas. You know what I'm saying? We need a little bit more Vegas in this. So we're like, give us something that adds a little bit more Vegas to this. And then they gave us this. And then we were like, all right, let's just be funny and just add more. Like, give us more Vegas, more scaled impact, more everything. And they went with this. And at that point, we were like, all right, this is too far. You've got like Beyonce floating up there, you know, as the god of college completion. But it does tell you how fast our field is changing. And so even as you have checked in earlier, just a reminder, that little blue bag we gave you, you had some cool little decoder glasses. All throughout the facility, there are different images that you can put on the decoder glasses and it'll tell a story. So look for the posters that have the little glasses on it and you'll kind of see some future-ready images around college completion. So let me tell you, I talked about missing you during the pandemic and during some of the time periods that we were dealing with. One of the things that I spent time doing was watching a lot of reality TV. So I don't know about you, but I love all these doctor shows. Anybody into these like reality doctor shows? Like, which one? Dr. Pimple Popper is my favorite. My Feet Are Killing Me. All those, I'm not stopping with any of those. But let me tell you who is my absolute favorite person. This guy. Let me tell you how much I love Dr. Now. I mean, and in case you're not familiar, he's the star of My 600-Pound Life. You know, and when you think about people who struggle with health issues or weight or whatever, like, you've got to be committed to doing the thing that is important. And what I love about him is he's unapologetic. He's going to let the data drive the change, which sounds like CCA. He's going to ask you questions, and you're going to say, have you been losing weight? And then you're going to say, yes, I'm eating what I'm supposed to. And he's going to say, well, no, you have not. I've seen you eat more than you're supposed to. You know, and so, but when I think about individuals like that, I think about those impatient reformers and those individuals who will speak truth to power and who are committed to helping people move forward in the things that they do. So, those are the things that we're dealing with in higher education. So when we think about this future-ready idea, this is an effective moment for us. This is a moment, and if we can keep on going on the slides, this is a moment for us to connect. It's a moment for us to let ideas collide. It's a moment for us to unite and create a better landscape of what we want for our students. And so what's going to happen over the next 2 days, let me just kind of give you a quick overview of what's happening. So you're going to have plenary sessions in the mornings. You're going to have opportunities to engage with one another through networking hours. There are going to be table discussions. There are going to be regional meetings. And if you're in a state that is not currently a part of the Complete College America Alliance, we still invite you to attend those regional meetings. This is a space about engaging and thinking about us being future ready. Now, when I think about walking through the casino to get here, this is a unique moment. This is a moment where we get to kind of dig into all of the work that we're doing. And what we need you to do with us, and I'll show you, we need you to go all in. We need you to really think about the value of the lives and the communities that we're attempting to change. That's what this future-ready environment is about. And so what's going to happen as we continue on is there are going to be a few things that are going to take place. So if you can go ahead and move the slides for me just so I can see the next piece. And it's okay if sometimes the technology doesn't work the way we need it to, but I'll go ahead and just tell you. Before we dive into the program this evening, let me just kind of share with you in light of where we are. And if I can get your attention for just one quick second, because I need everyone just to kind of stop what you're doing for a minute. I know we're excited to see one another, but there is something unique about this moment. And we'd be remiss if we did not acknowledge that everything that we're going to be doing over the next couple of days is in the midst and the backdrop of a tragedy at UNLV. That tragic ordeal is something that no student should have to experience, and we are all thinking about the UNLV and Nevada community during this time. So as we continue to focus on creating student-centered campuses, we have to think about places where the systems are designed for student success and completion. But we cannot lose sight that our students are also looking for spaces where they are free, where they belong, where they are safe, and that's part of the work of this college completion movement as well. It is that foundational spirit that draws us all to the work that we do. We are here because we all know the power of a college degree. You wouldn't be in this room today if you didn't think that way. But we're here as a community of impatient reformers who want to see an educational and socioeconomic opportunity for all students and their families. In addition to the previously shared agenda, we'll get the opportunity to hear from elected officials who are leading the charge at the state and at the federal level. Leaders who are supporting the mission of Complete College America, leaders like Governor Gretchen Whitmer from Michigan, who has a message for all of you.
Hello, Complete College America. I hope you're having a wonderful conference. Consider hosting in Michigan next time. Our weather is lovely this time of year. I wanted to start by saying thank you. Thank you for the work that you do to help people pursue their potential. I wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about our efforts in Michigan that align with your goals. A few years ago, I set our state's 60 by 30 goal to have 60% of working age adults earn a post-secondary degree or skills certificate by 2030. We know that a skilled workforce is essential for economic growth. And we know that skilled workers bring in more money for themselves and their families. We also know that the primary barrier to higher education or skills training is cost. So we got to work. During the pandemic, we established Futures for Frontliners, modeled on the GI Bill, offering workers on the front lines of the pandemic tuition-free associate's degrees or GEDs. The program worked, helping tens of thousands of people go back to school. So we kept it going. We expanded apprenticeships and Going Pro, which helps businesses train their workers for free. And we established and expanded the Michigan Reconnect, which offers tuition-free associate's degrees or skills certificates to anyone 21 and up. Thousands of Michiganders have graduated and many more will follow, especially since we lowered the age to 21 in the budget I signed a few months ago. Reconnect worked, so we kept going. I bet you're sensing a theme here. We established the Michigan Achievement Scholarships, lowering the cost of community, private, or public college by thousands for the vast majority of students, starting this fall. All students have to do is fill out their FAFSA, and they can save thousands. Our goal with all these initiatives is to lower costs and reach our 60 by 30 goal. But it's also to show Michiganders that they can chase their dreams right here in Michigan. There's so many incredible stories of graduates of each of these programs, some who went back to school after starting a family or leaving a different career. Each one is inspiring. And if you're a numbers person, our progress is clear. Our goal is 60 by 30. When we kicked it off, we were at 45%. In just 3 years, we're above 51%, and we're gonna get it done. We know reaching that goal depends on college completion, not just enrollment. And that's why I'm so grateful for the work that you all do to help people not just start, but finish their degrees.
So thank you to Governor Whitmer, and of course I know we have members of the Michigan Alliance team that are in the room, so if you're in the room, just raise your hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please give them a round of applause. So we want to continue this festive environment, but what we're going to do is we're going to continue. We want to kind of give you a couple of updates, and tonight we're going to honor a couple of individuals. A number of individuals who are advancing CCA's work on a national level, including members of the Complete College America Board, some of our fellows, as well as announce the recipient of this year's Stan Jones Legacy Award. So to recognize those impatient reformers that we're spotlighting tonight, I'd like to welcome to the stage the President of Complete College America, Dr. Yolanda Watson-Spiva. Yolanda? You need this? All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen in the back, and thank you, Danifu. I'm so honored to be here tonight with all of you as we advance a vision to restore the promise of higher education. You'll hear a little bit more from me tomorrow, but tonight is all about you, the CCA Alliance. I want to celebrate some people who've really helped to bring Complete College America to where it is today, and who helped bring all of you here in this room where we can be visionaries together. First, I'd like to briefly recognize Complete College America's Board of Directors, who have been relentless advocates for CCA's mission and students across the nation. They've helped to extend CCA's name and work into new spaces, represented CCA publicly and in the media, and lent their expertise to our publications and advocacy. Can the CCA board members in the room who are joining us here at the annual convening please raise your hands and wave and be recognized? Board members here, there. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize 3 particular board members who've joined the CCA board since our last convening. Dr. Adrian Hoggebrook, an Executive Vice President at Southern New Hampshire University, Latricia Jemison, a Senior Vice President at Regions Bank, and Dr. Vistas Karbari, a past President of the University of Texas at Arlington, who currently sits on the faculty there. Adrian and Vistas are both here. If you can wave and let folks know that you're a member of the CCA board, that'd be greatly appreciated. There they are. Thank you. Thank you for all you've contributed to CCA over the past year, and we look forward to what we're going to do together in the next. I'd like to now recognize two board members who just attended, unfortunately, their final CCA board meeting today before they roll off of the board. So I'd like to ask Dr. Gary Magaha and Joe Garcia, we have a small token of appreciation if you'd please join me on the board, on the dais. Thank you. So, Dr. Gary Magaha, first of all, no words to say, but thank you, thank you, thank you, please. And we'll get a photo with you as well. And Joe Garcia, Chancellor of Colorado Community Colleges, thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you. Just 1 second. Thank you for all you've done for CCA, past and present. Look forward to the future with you. Thank you so much for your support. In addition to our board of directors, CCA has the support and the expertise of what we call the Complete College America Fellows. These are a group of the leading professionals in the college completion space. The CCA Fellows regularly convene, and they bring a myriad of expertise to address the challenges to completion and propel new solutions in policy, perspective, and practice. I want to thank all of our current fellows, including the fellows who are preparing to wrap up their time with us after this annual convening. Can our current CCA fellows please raise your hands and be recognized as CCA fellows? I see many over there in the back, right here, 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 and here. I'd also be remiss if I didn't recognize two fellows in particular who've contributed so much to the CCA Fellowship Program in recent years, and actually we are proud to honor them as CCA Fellows Emeriti. Larry Abel, Director of the Institute for Academic Leadership at Florida State University, where he also previously served as provost. He isn't able to join us today, but we are certainly grateful for his time as a fellow. Please join me in giving Dr. Larry Abel a round of applause. And not to be outdone with another honor is Joe Garcia, Chancellor of the Colorado Community College System and former Lieutenant Governor of the state of Colorado. Joe, please, thank you again for this honor, for being able to be a fellow emeritus. And we are proud to announce the 6 newest Complete College America Fellows for the first time this evening. They have not been publicly announced, so to celebrate this moment, if they are here, I invite them to please join me on the stage. Our new fellows, Nicola Blake, Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Gutman Community College. Lance Bolton, President, Pikes Peak State College. Susan Elkins, Chancellor, University of South Carolina, Palmetto. Margaret Montgomery Richard, retired Chancellor, Louisiana Community and Technical College System. Jose Luis Santos, Senior Deputy Commissioner, Massachusetts Department of Higher Education, and Mary Lee Vance, Director of the Disability Service Access Center at California State University, Sacramento. Please join me in welcoming the CCA Fellows, the new CCA Fellows. We look forward to what you're going to do as CCA Fellows, and we thank you so much. Welcome to the CCA family. I think we're going to take a photo. Thank you all so much. Good to see everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Mimi. I would also be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the staff of Complete College America. They are all throughout the room, but they've been working tirelessly for over a year now. So I want to acknowledge the CCA team. If you're here, thank you for all you have done to really support this group of impatient reformers. So thank you to all the CCA staff. Now, We have one member of the CCA team we want to recognize. It's our intern, Ember Brummett. Ember is a senior at East Tennessee State University, and she's been interning with us since this summer. And we are very proud to announce something here at the annual convening that is not widely known. But Ember will complete college and graduate this coming Saturday. So Ember, where are you in the room? Come. Come closer. Now, right now, in front of everyone, we want to jointly congratulate Ember, because there are about 1,000 people in this room who are incredibly proud of you and college completion. Let's all say together, congratulations, Ember. Congratulations, Ember. Thank you. One thing that really makes me grateful for this community is how close-knit we all are. Those of us who dedicate our careers to college attainment and completion, we get to know one another very quickly, either from collaborating on a project, sharing an idea or a best practice, or meeting one another at an event like this. So when we lose a member of this community, we notice the space that they leave open, and we want to honor their legacy. We'd like to take a moment today to recognize Dr. Jim Dragna, who passed away earlier this year. Jim was the Executive Director of University Initiatives and Student Success at Sacramento State, where he was regularly known as the Graduation Czar. Throughout his career, Dr. Dragna made invaluable contributions toward achieving the ambitious goal of increasing the number of students who earn their degrees, but always with an emphasis on closing institutional equity gaps. Under Dr. Dragna's leadership at Sacramento State and through the Through in 2 and Finish in 4 initiatives, Dr. Dragna launched graduation rates at Sacramento State soared. Believe it or not, between 2016 and 2023, the four-year graduation rate there increased by 208%. As one of Dr. Dragna's colleagues said, his transformative leadership and innovative projects have set a new standard for excellence in the field. Dr. Dragna is incredibly missed, but we can best honor his legacy by continuing to pave the path he laid for students across the nation. To his colleagues from Sacramento State who are here today, thank you for keeping his work at the forefront of your campus and for celebrating his life and his work. Let's please give a round of applause for Dr. Dragna. It is now time to honor the legacy of another member of the Complete College America family, Stan Jones, who founded CCA in 2009. He was president of CCA for 8 years until he passed away, unfortunately, in 2017. And he was responsible for 42 states partnering together to join the CCA Alliance, representing a nationwide commitment to opportunity for all through educational attainment. Each year at our annual convening, we honor an individual or an organization that has consistently embodied the vision of Complete College America and works toward achieving the goal of increasing the number of students who earn credentials of value. I'm proud to announce the recipient of the 2023 Stan Jones Legacy Award. Let's get a drum roll going. And the recipient of the 2023 Stan Jones Legacy Award is the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education. I'd like to ask the Kentucky CPE team to please join me on stage.
I think I'm the team today. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you so much for your work. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Kentucky CPE. Led by Dr. Aaron Thompson, the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education has led the transformation of college completion in the Bluegrass State. In the past 5 years, CPE focused on closing institutional equity gaps, expanding educational attainment for historically marginalized students, increasing economic opportunity and workforce alignment for Kentucky's college graduates, and championing the value of post-secondary degrees and credentials across the state. With CPE's leadership, in partnership with Governor Andy Beshear, Kentucky's 60 by 30 goal has really illuminated a path ahead for the state to thrive economically and best serve all Kentuckians. And through the skill of CPE's leadership, including President Thompson, the state has navigated a divided political climate to make higher education a priority in the state. From increased post-secondary education funding from the state to clear connections between workforce and higher education. The Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education has also been innovative in areas that we know support student success. The state's post-secondary data platform is really one of the best in the nation, and Kentucky has been an exemplar in using data effectively to advocate and implement change. CPE also launched the Kentucky Student Success Collaborative, born out of the state's 60 by 30 goal. The collaborative is a first-of-its-kind statewide program supporting greater degree completion and successful transition into early college attainment. Kentucky is one of our original CCA Alliance states. It's been a model for building internal state coalitions, implementing interinstitutional data practices, and successfully creating statewide support for college completion. Kentucky knows that when you go all in on the CCA approach, you get results and you actually see completion. I want to congratulate again the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education, the recipient of this year's 2023 Stan Jones Legacy Award. Thank you, Mimi. I'll now turn it over to Dr. Danifu Elston, who will give us directions for tomorrow before we finish the rest of the reception. Dr. Elston, please join me on the stage.
I got my stuff. Okay, so we're going to let you have some time and get back to networking and enjoying the time here in Vegas. Congratulations again to Kentucky CPE. You've done amazing work, incredible work in carrying on the legacy of Stan Jones, and we are proud to see you honored in this forum. So as we wrap up, just a couple things. Once again, want to thank you for joining us. We are excited about this future-ready endeavor. We want to ensure that all of our students are moving toward socioeconomic mobility. And I want to acknowledge specifically one of our sponsors, which is, it's called Snappy. It's an organization that is amazing, and they really are committed to college completion. Snappy is one of those organizations where you know how you have something, or you have all these staff members, you want to acknowledge them, but you always are trying to remember birthdays and that whole process. Snappy has a whole entire process where they allow you to send basically a link to individuals at specialized times of the year, and basically that person gets to pick out their own gift. So no longer do you have to get all these wonky gifts that you really don't want and they go in the closet. Snappy allows individuals to have the gifts that mean something to them, as well as potential opportunities for them to provide opportunities to gift those gifts to other individuals. So thank you to Snappy, we appreciate you. Last couple of logistical notes. Just want to remind you that breakfast begins at 7:30 a.m. So for those of you who are, on the Pacific time, that might work. You might be a little hungry if you're on Eastern time. It is immediately followed by the keynote speakers and keynote remarks at 8:45 a.m. right here in this room. So you're coming right back to this location, and we'll talk about a future-ready approach to college completion and the higher education movement. And before we send you back to enjoy the rest of your evening, I want to welcome back to the stage, just to close us out and allow us to continue to engage with one another. I want to welcome back to the stage Mariachi Plata from the College of Southern Nevada, and Robert Benora, Chair of the Department of Fine Arts at the College of Southern Nevada, who will say a few words about this impressive group's work and the students who are performing here today. Thank you, and enjoy the performance of the students of Mariachi Plata.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Las Vegas, and I hope your convention here is successful and just everything happens at the right time. A little bit about this group. We have offered mariachi as a class at CSN, College of Southern Nevada, for approximately 15 years. The school district, Clark County School District, made a move to get mariachi into the school district, which has resulted in 7,000 students involved in mariachi in the school district. The problem with that is that they don't have anywhere essentially to go after that. We were offering a class on a Wednesday evening. Sometimes it made enrollment, sometimes it didn't make enrollment, so we had to cancel the class. When Dr. Federico Zaragoza came on board at the College of Southern Nevada, he discovered that we were offering a mariachi class. And with his support, with his vision, we were able to discuss with the instructors at that time what it was that we were trying to do with mariachi. And the prevailing thought process was, we didn't want just another class, we wanted a competitive group. We wanted to be able to take this group to places like San Antonio, which is where we were 2 weeks ago, and we came back with our 3rd championship in a row. Thank you. The last tune that you heard Mariachi Plata play featured Yasmin Duenas, and yes, please. 2 years ago, Yasmin won the collegiate division of vocals, but this year is a step above that. She was named the grand champion, which has not happened but once. In the 29-year history of Mariachi Vargas Extravaganza in San Antonio, the groups have all been from Texas. The singers have all been from Texas. There's been one singer that was from Utah, and Yasmin brought home the grand championship to the state of Nevada. So, it's an honor to be here performing for you, for all the representatives from across the United States. We really appreciate the fact that you're here, and I'm just gonna stop talking now, and I'm gonna let you listen to national champions and our grand champion vocalist, Mariachi Plata.
¿Y dónde están los mexicanos hoy? ¿Dónde están? Venga, venga. Traigo música en el alma y un cantar aquí en el pecho, un cantar que me desgarra cuando lo echo con amor. Lo aprendí por esos campos, con heridas de barbecho, con tajadas de machetes y vibrar del guitarrón. Lo aprendí por el palenque, apostando a un gallo fino, y me siento suficiente para cantarlo por aquí. Al orgullo de Jalisco lo nombraron mi padrino, y no tiene más ahijados porque ya me tiene a mí. Eso, eso, eso. Sangre brava y colorada, retadora como filo de puñal. Es la sangre de mi raza, soñadora y cancionera, sangre brava y peleonera, valentona y pendenciera como penca de nopal. Eso, Merito Morales, tóquenle cansado. A las patas de un caballo traigo siempre mi dinero y si algunas veces fallo me desquito en un albur. Traigo siempre a flor de boca la tonada que más quiero para ver a quién le toca y para echarla su salud y sentir hervir la sangre por todito el cuerpo entero al gritar viva Jalisco con el alma y corazón. Qué bonito y qué bonito es llegar a un merendero y beber en un jarrito un tequila con limón. Y fuimos los Chuyes. Sangre brava. Retadora como filo de puñal. Es la sangre de mi raza, soñadora y cancionera, sangre brava y peleonera.